the block. I am a working girl, as we call it.
Yeah.
I've been doing that. Being homeless, you gotta find your hustle. You gotta.
Like, what types of clients do you usually see?
I see guys of name and I've been with them. I have, middle-aged white, like blue-collar guys. I have, thugs. I have, I've been with the drug dealers. I've been with, I've been with everything from guys who smoke crack, that sell the crack, that, when I was posting online, I was with, some basketball players. I was with, lawyers, people in the church. Getting raped and robbed was just a typical Tuesday night, I remember one night, it was like a Tuesday night, I got raped and robbed 3 times in a row, like date after date after date.
All right, I'm here in Charlotte, North Carolina again, and I'm here with
Hope.
Okay, how you doing today, Hope?
I'm good.
So can I get your age and where you're from?
I am 29 years old, and I'm from Mount Pleasant, North Carolina.
Mount Pleasant, North Carolina? Okay. How far is that from Charlotte?
It's like 30, 45 minutes. It's a real small, real country town, kind of on the outskirts of Concord.
Okay, and are you homeless?
Yes, currently I am.
You are. How long have you been homeless?
It's been about, I want to say 3-4 years now.
3-4 years. Wow. Has it all been here in Charlotte, or have you moved around?
In different parts of Charlotte, but I've only been homeless in Charlotte.
Okay. So I ask everybody that I interview, or most people that I interview, you're homeless. What do you do for money? I know you have to eat, buy clothes, stuff like that.
I work the block. I am a working girl, as we call it.
Yeah.
I've been doing that. Being homeless, you gotta find your hustle. You gotta find, what you do. It's hard to keep a normal job because, you don't know sometimes you don't know where you're gonna be sleeping the night before. You know what I mean? If you're gonna even get any sleep.
Yeah.
So it's hard to keep a normal job down. So you just kind of find, a hustle, what you're good at. Ways to make money. And mine was just, I used to escort when I had a place to live. So, I kind of took that and just started. It's not as high end as I used to be, but
Oh yeah.
it works.
Huh. What, you said it's not as high end as it used to be? Is it because, do you know why? Is it?
Yeah. When you're posting on certain sites, when you're able to, I used to post on a site where I pay $75 a month to be on that site.
Oh, wow.
And then the other sites that I'm having to use now, you post and it doesn't cost anything. So, and plus, if you're able to have a room, if you already have a room for, to host in and stuff like that,
Yeah.
you get to charge more for that, But if you're walking down the block and you're just having, doing car dates, that can take a $200 date down to a $20, $40 date.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
It's a big difference between posting online and doing car dates.
Yeah. Huh. That's crazy. All right, so I always want to know life before homelessness and getting into the profession. How you got into that profession? How was your childhood? Did you have both parents, or?
My parents divorced when I was 5, but me and my real father didn't speak for certain reasons. But my mother was great. My mother is still amazing. She, the best mother I could have had. Of course, I'm transgender, and I've always been supported and felt like, I was always encouraged to be who I was. She never downed me at all for anything. So I kind of got, even though my father wasn't there, my real father wasn't there, she kind of made up for that, And my childhood was wonderful, Disney World, all that stuff, I had everything very spoiled. I have one brother, but I got into escorting because I mean, once I started clubbing and hanging out with you know, in the gay and trans community, I mean, that's just what us trans girls do.
Yeah.
I mean, no, not all of them. I'm not going to say all of them. A lot of them do that because it's easy, fast money, you know. And
Yeah.
I always tell girls, like, what girl doesn't want to get paid to just sit there and get ready, get pretty, and get told how pretty and sexy you are and get paid for it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I started stripping at first. I was just dancing
Okay.
at a little small club, and then the girls were like, you know, you can make more money just doing, you know, posting, you know. And I was posting on Craigslist. I was posting back when Backpage was up. I posted on Backpage. Then that got shut down, and then went back to Craigslist, and now you got like Skip the Games, like personal stuff like that. But I never worked the blog until I became homeless, because I always had, you know, a place to live, a car, stuff like that. And I started working the blog on Sugar Creek, which was very.
Okay, I'm back here with Hope. We had some technical difficulties. My microphone went out, and we missed the best part of the interview because she spoke for about 15 more minutes, and my phone didn't pick up any of that, so I'm sorry about that. And I had to track Hope down again. I was looking for about 30 minutes or so. Yeah, we're back with Hope. All right, we'll try to get some of the interesting things you said on the first interview. I asked you about your clientele. Like, what types of clients do you usually see?
I see guys of like, name it, I've been with them. I mean, I have, you know, middle-aged white, like blue-collar guys. I have, you know, thugs. I have, you know, I've been with the drug dealers. I've been with, you know, I've been with everything from guys who smoke crack, that sell the crack, that, you know, when I was posting online, I was with, you know, some basketball players. I was with, you know, lawyers, people in the church. You know, I didn't discriminate, you know what I mean? They I don't know. Everybody wanted a little bit of, they all wanted a little bit of hope in their life.
That's all right. All right, here's one question I didn't ask before. The dangers of doing what you do on the streets, especially at night. What kind of dangerous situations have you found yourself in?
I mean, a little bit of everything. Like, over here it's not as bad, but on Sugar Creek, you know, I went from like the suburbs of Sugar Creek within like a 2-week period. So, and I mean, I posted online, but I never worked the blog, and it was smart of me to go straight to Sugar Creek, because if I could, you know, since I survived out there, I'm not scared of any block, you know, any block in Charlotte now. You know, you take a chance of, you know, on Sugar Creek, you know, I experienced rapes. I mean, getting raped and robbed was just a typical Tuesday night, you know. I remember one night, it was like a Tuesday night, I got raped and robbed 3 times in a row, like date after date after date. You know, I've been doing dates with guys, and all of a sudden, you know, 2 other guys come up and jump in the car, and, you know, it's just, then, I've had a lot of bad experiences. Mostly, you know, you gotta, I tell girls, you know, you gotta stay, you know, even if he's a regular, even if you've seen him, like, been seeing him forever, you know, you gotta, when you jump in a car with a stranger, ultimately it's a stranger, you know, you gotta be prepared, you know, and, you know, you gotta be prepared for that date to go bad at any moment, you know what I mean? And, Because when I was on Sugar Creek, the first few times that shit happened to me, I didn't even see it coming, you know what I mean? You gotta, because a lot of guys, you know, unfortunately, guys will target girls like that, you know? I remember Christmas Eve on Sugar Creek. I was walking down the block. I just caught a play, and he gave me like $250, and I had a man stop in the middle of the road, put his flashers on, and jump out the car and walk towards me with a gun to my head.
Wow.
Took my purse and my money and everything on Christmas Eve. So I mean, it was kind of like a a thing. Was, you know, you go find a girl, and you know they'll sit back and watch you, you know, see you get in and out of a few cars, you know, so they know you have money on you.
Mm-hmm.
And you know they'll act like they're gonna pick you up and do a date, and then you know they'll rob you. So you just gotta be. I tell girls all the time, you know, if you're working a block, after 2 or 3 dates, like after I get to $100, I go somewhere and I hide my money somewhere, so I don't walk around with money, you know. And I learned, you know, you gotta hide your money in 2 different places. So if a guy pulls up with a gun and robs you, be like, look, I just got out here, all I got $40, you know. I've got robbed before and had $300 in this, $300 in this side of my bra, and he only got away with $40, you know.
Wow. So
he's not gonna think that you have your money hidden in 2 different places.
Yeah.
But you just gotta. There's some evil people in this world, you know. But it's gotta. Another thing too is getting raped and robbed, and you know, or raped by multiple men, or whatever the case may be. You know, a girl told me, she's like, you better get out there and hop in another car. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I just like, and she was like, cause if you don't, you're gonna be scared, you know what I mean? You gotta go ahead and face that fear. And she's like, for every, you know, bad date, you'll get a a real nice guy, you know, the type of guys that, you know, just want to help you out, you know, feel sorry for you and just give you money for basically nothing, you know. But you know, and there are some really nice guys out here. There really is, you know. Yes, ultimately they're probably gonna want to, you know, get off, you know. But sex sales is the oldest. I mean, prostitution is the oldest profession in the whole world, you know.
It's true.
But I mean, I've met some really, really nice guys out here. I have, that have helped me out a lot, you know. That I truly do care for, you know. Like it's. You know, I wouldn't say they're like family, because you don't want to have sex with your family, but, you know, genuinely, you know, people that if I really did need some help, you know, like, I remember one time, you know, I really just wanted somewhere to sleep, you know what I mean? Like, wanted somewhere to, you know, just crash, and I thought I was going to try to, you know, go through withdrawals and everything on my own, and, you know, one of my clients told me, you know, if you ever get clean, you know, you can come stay here with me, you know, I won't charge you no rent, nothing like that, but you got to be clean. And so I took him up on his offer and went. I mean, I didn't last no time, you know, the withdrawals, I couldn't do it, but yeah, you meet good people out here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, all right. If I wasn't in a rush, I'd try to get more of the interview done, but yeah, I have to get to work too. But I appreciate you doing this again, even though I can't post much of the original. So here's.
Well, thank you.